All right, I've committed to doing these videos every Wednesday. So I don't know what that means. It means I'm just going to kind of just hit record and I'm going to chat about whatever's on my mind. I made a couple of notes here, but I didn't really set up anything in the Ecamm software. And I'm still working out the branding. I'm looking at the monitor over here. I've got this, well, I can't show you, but behind the video window is a blue textured map. It's a travel map of sorts. Um, I kind of like it. I don't know. It's leftover from when I was doing those lives, and I don't really have anything set up in the Ecamm deal here except for little second window here to show you the cat. Well, it looks like a crime scene, doesn't it? Oh boy, that's Lindsay over there. I use her for focus stand-in on occasion. The cat had the zoomies about 5 minutes ago. It was going nuts, but now she's chilling. So I've been working on a lot of stuff, not related to 50 at 60 or chasing light and story. And again, it's Wednesdays is going to be one of those days that I come in and kind of just talk about a few things, just what's going on. I want to show you the lighting I have in here. That'll be the main part of this. I'll keep it short. But this project I'm working on, let me just flash this at you real quick. This is a storyboard, and it's a Kickstarter um, video storyboard that I've put together through the assistance of a couple of AI models I've been working with, and then obviously human input from. Well, I don't want to get into detail here what this is, but it's essentially a project that my cat's name is on. It's a real brick and mortar place. I'm not even going to release the name. You may have seen it on the storyboard, but yeah, it's going to be a really fun project to work on. I've already been putting a website together and working on the email campaign and all kind of stuff. I'm working on a lot of stuff that's way out of my professional wheelhouse, and it's been kind of fun. So I just wanted to mention that a little bit about branding. Um, I don't know why I wanted to talk about branding. Maybe just because of my screen here. Oh, and also Jill and Doc from Ecamm Live. I tuned into her live stream again today, and if I was anything other than an idiot, I would have some of the screenshots of her setup. But the Ecamm program has a really they've done a great job at making software fun, and the people that are attached to the brand. Adrian also, who was a great teacher, I sat in on his class before on how to use the software. I have barely implemented what is capable here, but I just want to say that Ecamm has a really cool, it makes they make software cool, if that even makes sense. So I appreciate kind of being part of that little family there. They make you feel like you are part of a family of other people that are using the software to create stuff. So, um, that and hey, Penny, I think we're just gonna I'm gonna keep this short because I don't really have anything planned. Um, this is a mess so far. I'll be the first to admit it. So, in order to create this corner here, um, let's just say I overlit it, and I'm gonna go to the program that I can control all the lights. First thing I'll do, I have a group here. These are mostly Amaran lights, and I'll walk through the name of each one if I have it named right here, which I think I do. Oh, here comes the cat. She's coming up on the desk now. Do I have to move things for you? Really? Oh, I hope she doesn't hit a button here with her paw. You want to sit behind the computer? You can't see her, but she's right here now. Oh, yeah, you can if I turn this. There we go. Mike, you let your cat up here? Yeah, pretty much. What's going on? Do you know you're on YouTube? It's already a train wreck. Why not keep going? Oh, by the way, I keep wanting to do a studio build. So, um, oh, you'll see her go up there. So I built this little tower here from Chewy, and in this corner here is I'm out of focus, aren't I? Yep. In this corner here, why isn't it focusing on me? Is it? Yeah. Is a little recording booth that I made that I'll do on the studio tour one day. But anyway, she goes up there. I put a little roof up there with packing blankets, and she sleeps up there. All right, enough the cat. Let's get serious here. We're talking about lighting. Okay, so I have these all in a group called the desk set. 10 fixtures. I'm going to mute them, turn them off, turn them on one by one from the background coming forward. And if I remember, I'll put a link to all the fixtures that I used to create this look in the description. Affiliate links, of course. All right. There we go. We got no lights now. So the first one I'm going to turn on is a tube light. I think it's an Amaran T2C. It's on 9%. And then I have an uplight. It's an Amaran P60C, which I have on a little, I wish I had a longer cord so I could show you the cat. She sleeps up there, and then she goes underneath a softbox. She loves it up there. Anyway, it's P60C. It's an LED panel, and it is on a little uplight base. I think a Matthews plate with a baby pen or something. That noises the cat in the background. This here says texture. It's an Amaran 300C. And if you look at the picture back there, I've got a little gobo in there, doing a little soft texture in the clouds, and I have it shuttered onto the picture frame. Then I have a light called a 120C, I believe it is, by Amaran. And it is the overhead lighting of the scenic that's, oh, you know what you see? You see the little, hold on a second. You can see it in focus now. I'm shooting with a pretty wide aperture, and it's not going to focus on me now because I'm so dark. But anyway, that was an Ace 25C that I was going to actually light the wall and have it hidden behind that plant, but I forgot to turn it on. So the next light is another 120C. And that one, if you look over in the plant, it's doing a little bit of a downlight onto the top of the plant. Next one is, I call it case bottom. So look at the decor that's on the shelf underneath the plant. It's an MT Pro. It's a tube light. It's vertically strapped to a pole, and it's just adding a little bit of light onto the chest that's there in the travel book. And then there's another tube side lighting the globe and the plant. And then we're heading toward me now. Now, I did a 3-point lighting system on me. I've got hair lighting from an Amaran P60C. And now I'll come in focus here in a second. That's the fill light on me, and that's the key light. Now, the backlighting was a P60C. I think I said that. The fill light over here is an Amaran Verge on at 5%. And this key light here is one of the larger Amaran Verge Max. It's a big round disc. If I can go to the second camera, that's that one right there. Very thin light. Am I in focus? I am now. And that's this other panel light here. And there's a sneak peek at the grid on the ceiling, which I'll do a proper tour of someday, soon. All right, so that's that. The only lighting that's you wouldn't believe is on at 100% is the tube lights, the MT Pros that are back here. They're on at 100%. Everything else is pretty low. Case overhead. This overhead light for this decor is on 60%. And the tree overhead light is at 34%. That's my little lighting quick tour. I'll probably do a proper video on it later or on another episode, but I just wanted to come in. It's Wednesday. I'm going to be here every Wednesday, whether I'm ready for it or not. Obviously, I wasn't ready for today, but I hope you learned something or saw something or at least like seeing the cat. I'll see you next week. Now, where is the stop button? Got layers of stuff on the desk. All right, we're done. See you next week.